Hello there everyone, welcome to episode 4. I hope you all have enjoyed episode 3 and all of the previous episodes. And in episode 4, we are in Trap Team. So, for this next challenge, we will be going into the story mode. And you will see a new character because the challenge we will be doing for episode 4 is actually going to need a little work. So here we have Jawbreaker, just our little guest star, I guess you could say, for the challenge. But you will see eventually the character eliminated in episode 3 who that is. But for episode 4, we will be doing the first boss fight challenge. So, we will go to chapter 3. So, the reason why we are having a guest star appearance is to speed up this a little bit. And make this challenge a little easier to do. So, we are just going to go through the level, and the challenge won't actually be for a little bit. But what the challenge is, while I am going through this, is going to be beating the Chompy Mage in as fast a time as possible. So, that's all the challenge is. Every Skylander got multiple attempts, however many it needed to take to get a somewhat accurate result at least. And yeah, so one thing I did realize when making this challenge was that there isn't a lot of diversity, because this is, I believe, one of the few boss fights that's really like stage based more than like health based, I guess you could say, to where like the health isn't really the biggest part of the boss, because the boss will go through its stages no matter how much health you do to it, from what I understand. So, that's the biggest challenge. So one, finding the results, a lot of them are really close. So I try to do it at least as many times, like I said, to get a somewhat accurate result for it. The ones on the bottom, the ones with the slower times, I did, a few more times just to get a little bit more accurate results. But I did all of the characters at least 3 times. So, or 2 to 3, depending on, obviously how well they did in comparison to everything else, because I tested all of them first, once at least, and then, the slower times I tested until, I could get a somewhat accurate result. And then, once I got my accurate result, then I went into testing, the, characters who were, pretty much safe after the last couple, because there was only like 2 or 3 that were like really in risk of being eliminated. So yeah, that's how I decided to do this episode. I think it worked out somewhat well. I'm sure I can beat like the boss fight even faster with all the characters, if I spent a few hours doing it with each. I'm sure I can perfect the bosses. Just I don't really want to spend a few hours just to beat one boss, because I also have to play through this entire level again, and I've already done that at least 20 times, 20 to 25 times for this one recording. And from at least my testing, this level takes about like 7 minutes to do, mainly because of all the unskippable cutscenes with, you know, the bridge building and yeah, you know. So all the scenes that you see me like not skipped where the characters are talking, those are unskippable. And then I also have this puzzle, which, I mean, it's an easy puzzle. But, you know, still here, you still have to do it. And, you know, so. But we're just gonna get through this. And yeah. Let's go see if I can hit this guy here. Did I get him? I think I did. Got him. Yeah, there's no more block goblins trying to hit me, so pretty nice. Oh, I missed. Oh. There we go. I think they're coming out the door now. Yep, there they go. Like I said, you can tell I've done this level too many times. This is a fun trick, though. Ah, he jumped. So, yeah, we're just going to use Jawbreaker here to speed up the level. So then, you know, you guys don't have to see me spend a ton more time, because, you know, first of all, the Trap Masters are stronger in this game. Second of all, they beat, for example, the Bruiser Cruiser boss fight faster. So, I mean, you know, makes it a little easier. Also, don't forget, you know, if you didn't watch, you know, the previous episode, then please do that, because you will see the character got eliminated from it. So, yeah. If you don't want to be spoiled, then I would suggest doing that. If you do want to be spoiled, then, well, you know, stay if you want. And if you do want to get spoiled but still want to give me views, then I guess, you know, you go check out the other video. But I really don't care if you do or not. This is more just meant to be fun. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. That's the only goal of all these series, is just to be fun. And I actually got a level up on him, because as you can tell, he's not even fully leveled up. He's on level 14. But he still, you know, does this level fast. I can probably do it faster with other characters, but this is the one I feel like using right now. So that's what we're going to do. This is the final part before the boss fight. And yeah. Once we do this, we will finally be able to actually do the challenge. There you go. Let's go see if I can actually skip Snuckles talking up here. Did I do it? No, he's still talking. Oh well. So now it's time to actually go see the character who is eliminated. So, if you guys can give me a second just to go do that switch. There you go. Here's the reveal. It's Prison Break. Prison Break got eliminated in episode 3, unfortunately. But he is here as our guest star. So, this is where the challenge will start. Is you will see the character on here. Their time does not start yet from there, because some characters can obviously make it up here faster than others. Their time does not start until they actually... I'll show you once, you know, this scene goes. But, so I'm pretty much subtracting whatever that time it takes to get up to the point to where we're starting from their actual time. But you will see them start beforehand just, because the character is there. So, yeah. Get ready to see the scene. So once you see the full chompy head up there, that is where the time will start. So time would have already started by now. Chompy Mage appears. I'm not skipping these. And, I'm going to talk over him too because you will hear it 8 times in this episode. So I think it's fine if I skip it. So this is one big part of the thing to where, it's the Chompies actually appearing. This is one of the few parts that can actually, save time for characters. And am I stuck? That was funny. The Chompies decided to get me stuck to where I couldn't jump over them. So this is the part to where it's more of like time based. So these little beams, if you hit them, do damage to you. Now you'll see me take a lot of damage out of this, but that's because I don't care much about damage. I care more about speed. As long as the Skylander doesn't get eliminated, or not eliminated, but defeated, then I don't care too much. But generally in this part, for a lot of the Skylanders, since, they're kind of trying to just sort of hit it as fast as possible so I won't jump over them. I can jump over them if I want to, I just, I think it's better just to, for the most part, hit him. So. You see, that part is the time part. So no matter how much health you did to him there, it didn't matter. This is the part to where it really matters for, like, damage, I guess. Because this is the part that's no longer time. If that makes sense. You'll probably see what I mean. Sure, like, he will have pretty much the same cycle no matter how much damage you do to him. While here, he doesn't. He goes more based on health. To deal a certain amount of health to him, and then there you go, there's him defeated. So the time this will end is after this little, like, scroll disappears. So right now, time would stop. And, there might be a little more at the end, just, because there is, so to make it a little easier to skip through. But, we just go through this, and then there, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the thing. So, yeah, that's the challenge. And hope you enjoy the rest of the actual challenge. Episode 4, is coming up right after this little thing. But don't forget, vote, if you want to vote for who you think will be eliminated or stay in, whichever way you want to go. But 7 Skylanders stay in, 1 Skylander gets eliminated, but whichever one you think, or you can go 50-50 if you want. You can say like, oh hey, I think these 3 Skylanders will be safe, but then the others I don't really know, or these 3 will be safe, and then I think it's going to be between these 2 to be eliminated. However you decide to do it, it doesn't really matter. But hope you enjoy. Thank you for, watching the episode. I know I say it at the end anyway, but, I like to say it now too, because this is the last time I actually get to talk to you guys for the entire episode. So, yeah, that's really all. So, hope I explained it well enough. See you guys in episode 5, and thank you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. I hope to see you all soon also.
Jumpy, jumpy! Are you still here? How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Now that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. Jumpy Mage defeated.
We designed the Jumpy Mage, and you are still not jumpy, so I still don't like you.
Jumpy Mage.
Jumpy is summoned. I summon thee. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. More Jumpy, more. Jump, jump, jump. Are you still here? How irritating. I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two. I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Now that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. Jumpy Mage defeated. Chompy Mage.
And here come the chompies. Chompy, chompy, chompy. Chompy salad. Are you still here? How irritating. I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two. I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Well, that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. Chompy Mage defeated.
Good punch. It is I, the Chompy Mage, and you are still not chompy, so I still don't like you.
Chompy Mage.
Chompy, chompy, chompy! And here come the chompies! More chompies! More! I summoned it! Chomp, chomp, chomp! Are you still here? How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Well, that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. Chompy Mage defeated. Boom!
It is I, the Jumpy Maid, and you are still not jumpy, so I still don't like you.
Chompy Mage.
I summon thee! More Jumpies! More! Here comes the Jumpy! Jumpy's gotta jump while you sit here. How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Now that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. Chompy Mage defeated.
No shame, no gain. It is I, the Jumpy Maid, and you are still not jumpy, so I still don't like you.
Chompy Mage.
Jumpy, jumpy! Right here, jumpy! Are you still here? How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Now that's about to change.
Super Magma Form. mage defeated.
Acts first, questions later.
It is I, the Choppy Maid, and you are still not choppy, so I still don't like you.
Choppy mage.
That's wrong. I summon thee. Choppy summon. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Choppy, more choppies, more. Are you still here? How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem now. I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty. Oh, that's about to change.
Super magma form. Choppy mage defeated.
Let the flames begin.
It is I, the Choppy Maid, and you are still not choppy, so I still don't like you.
Choppy mage.
That's wrong. And here come the choppies. Arise, my choppy brethren. More choppies, more. Are you still here? How irritating! I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round two! I see the problem that's about to change.
Super magma form. Jumpy Mage defeated.